Hello, folks. Jam, how are you, mate? How you doing, brother? Yeah, if you want, Ryan, no worries, man. Spread the word. How's it going, bro? Jam, how are you, mate? Oh dear, now I've got feedback. Hang on. There we go. Thought I'd do a bit of... Kim and Dan, welcome in. Welcome in. Spread the word. Give the twig. Hello. If anyone wants to pop up, just give me a shout. I'm just spreading it all out. I don't know what we're going to talk about. Don't really care. Hope you're all doing well. Let me just sort this out. Geordie Gav. Abandoned and Forgotten Wales. How you doing? Number one fan. Hi. What are we all doing? Hope you all enjoyed Taft's Live if you were on there. That was quite good. It was very good, really. Good bit of comedy as normal. But I'm all right, thanks, Kim and Dan. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to get all this sorted. Copper. Just sorting this out. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Little dance. Beer if you got it. Smokes if you got it. So what should we talk about? Because I ain't got a clue really. Because who knows? Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's just get this here. Put that there. Ooh, Adsy, how you doing? Captain Caveman, welcome in. Excuse me. 23 already watching. Wow, that's going up well. Cool. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Yeah. That's the usual type of thing, isn't it? Right, let me roll a cigarette. Well, I hope you've all been doing well, had a good week. If you haven't had a good week, it's now the weekend. Do your life. Have I visited any more pillboxes? No, not yet. I will be doing some more. I've got to put some more vids out. I've got a few in the pipeline. I hope you can all hear me all right. And then I am planning to do some more pillboxes. I'm going away actually, so I'm sure I'll find some stuff when I'm away. And then that'll be it really. I've got 26 here. Anybody want to come up? Just give me a shout. I'll put that in the chat in a second. Thought it was going to rain. Hasn't rained yet. Probably get thunderstorms in the night. Wake up, there'd be like fire and brimstone or something happening, wouldn't I? You're okay, Pucker. Okay, good, excellent, Kev. Nice one. Right. Yo, Steve Ellis. Yes, it is Mr. Kim Bengal. I'm here. I'm live, talking absolute shite. And don't know how long I'll be on for. Probably a hour or so, maybe a bit more. I don't know. Let me just get some. There we go. If anybody wants to come in, there we go. Spread the word. Just yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, good old. Hello, Frank. How you doing, mate? Yeah, good old Taff talking shite. Yeah, well, that's the whole idea, isn't it? Let everybody talk, have a good old laugh. And yeah. Oh, what's this? Thanks, Barry. I know you're around. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I did enjoy playing in the rain. Number one fan. That was quite a laugh, really. The problem was I had my phone. I didn't have anything else with me, so I've recorded it. And as I'm doing it, the rain was that heavy. It literally stopped my phone as it came down. It I don't know what it did. It screwed it. So that's why it kept on cutting out every 3 or 4 seconds. Hi, Nikki. How you doing? Welcome in. Hit the like, give me a 26. If you're new to this, I don't know if there's anybody new in here. I recognise most of you guys here, in fact, all of you. If not, welcome. If you're just lurking, welcome. Like and subscribe. Oh no, it's all gone out. If you want to come up, give me a shout. Winnie Rich, how you doing? Hope everything's good. Haven't seen you for a while. Frank, oh you naughty boy! A couple of pints in the afternoon, slept for 8 hours. I've been there. I understand. Crack on, my man. Are you going to have hair of the dog now then? Wow. Let's just see what's happening here. Thanks, Willie. Have I made your day? Thanks very much. Oh, we've got someone coming here called Super Johnny something, or I don't know what it is. Don't know who they are. Put your camera on because I'm not going to put you up unless I have a camera. Just because you're probably a troll. Finishing off Mr. Last Bishop's finger. Yeah, fine. Now, guys, shall I just put this person up just to see? Come on, let's have a vote. Yes or no? What I could do is let me go for. Absolutely. Oh, the device is not connected. The person's gone. Oh dear. I'll just kick them. Oh, bye. Bye bye. Super Johnny Bengal. Are you a troll? Oh dear. I couldn't. They come up as Super Johnny Bengal. There's only one Mr. Bengal. And I am super. I don't care. Mrs. Flex, hello. How are you? Yes, I know who you are. I had to think for a second. Who's Mrs. Flex? And realised it was yourself. Well, what should we talk about? Come on. Someone come up with a comment. Someone come up on stream. Who's not a troll? Or trying to troll. Doesn't quite work, does it now? Let's have a look. Thanks, Abandoned and Forgotten Wales. Liam LK, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I think I've got everybody in so far. Thunderstorms in Bristol. Oh, well, if I was in Bristol, I'd film it. I'm not bothered about thunderstorms. I'll go out in it, as you all know. Wonderful bit of nature. Well, number one fan. If you want to make a song of only one Mr. Bingle, go ahead. That won't matter, will it? Just. Yeah, we now want a thunderstorm. I don't think we're going to get it till like Saturday or Sunday. Or it's Saturday. Oh no, 25 minutes to Saturday. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get it that where I am till Sunday, probably. Maybe Saturday. It's just got a bit colder and about it, really. No one wants to come up. Oh no! What am I going to do? I'll just talk rubbish. So what we all been doing today? What? Anybody had a bad day? Has anybody had a good day? Or has it just been all mediocre? You've been walking. Cool. Anywhere nice? Where did you go? Abandoned and Forgotten Wales. Sorry, folks, I'm just putting some links out. If anybody's got a Samsung phone, do they have that problem with it? It's like a Samsung Free. It's like some type of browser, I don't know. Always comes up when I don't bloody need it. Very annoying. Kevin, what was that? You had a mediocre, spoke with friends, family, cool, and shared a life. Nice. Excellent. Oh, you've done some mine explores. Excellent. And two failed. Well, you can't win them all, can you? I've done a few failed explores. It gets on your nerves, doesn't it? But what can you do? What can you do? Jam, long time no see. I hope you're doing well, my man. I hope everything's good. Over the other side of the pond. Yeah, too right, Frank. Trolls are everywhere. Generally a bunch of idiots. Thing is with trolls, they decide to try and get on the channel. They can't do much really, can they? So if you do a live like this, they come in the chat, they start giving it all a big one, and then they on StreamYard they try and pop in. I'm not going to say how, but if they're clever, they could get away with it. But you know, these trolls have no brains, and that's it. I'm talking to all you lurkers out there who are trolls. It ain't going to work, is it? Oh, Jam, you're shopping at the home. Jam, come on the live stream with the shopping. We can direct you. Have a bit of a laugh. How you doing, Adsy? All good? Hope you're doing well, mate. Oh, Winnie, why do you hate shopping? Shopping's good. Not because you're in the shop and it sometimes gets stressed. I just people watch when I'm out because you get some idiots, don't you? And you can tell, you can tell like, if you're shopping with your missus, you're just walking around letting them do the shopping. But you can see all the blokes there. They're like, "Oh God, just want to get home, to get to the pub, go and watch a bit of telly." Absolutely, just like glass-eyed we are. I think most of the time. And a lot of you ladies, like, you love a bit of shopping, don't you? Like, you can smell it like a mile off. You're like, I can smell Tesco's around the corner. I'm going to go. Yeah. Who are you going to pretend to be like someone else? Wait, like an extrovert or something. Go, oh, look at these! Look at these lovely products. Yeah, no worries, Ryan. The link's somewhere on in there. Give me 1 second, ladies and gents. It is going to go dark for a second because I've got to go to the boys' room. But I'll be back.
Hello, mate.
Hello, I'm back. There we go. Right, I was going to say I'm off for 2 weeks, so hopefully I may get some explores in. Well, we'll definitely hopefully get at least 1 or 2 in when I'm away, but we'll
Nice.
also be able to get the other one sorted out. So,
Nice.
you all right, buddy?
Yeah, mate, I'm all good. So I don't mind the
Good, good.
background, I just got a selection.
Yeah, I'd just like to say we're not sponsored by tobacco,
No,
any
we're
type
not.
of tobacco, but
No.
he's set up for the night.
Well, mate, look, I've got my special bargain 50 of amber leaf for £6, mate.
I've just spilt beer. Oh, no. Never mind.
What are we going to do? It's the end of the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he spilt the beer. What are we going to do? No.
But yeah, mate, £6. Proper bargain.
Hi, Gary. You're right. Oh, I'm just going back on the chat because I missed it. What we got here? Norfolk Explorers. Divers while shopping, overtaking me, then stopping dead, and their tracks moving between me and the shop. Yeah, you get that all the time, don't you? You're just moseying along, doing what you got to do. You look up and there's someone just stopped dead in front of you when you're shopping. You're like, get out of the way. And then there's somebody else next to you as well, doing the same thing. So you can't get down the aisle. You just want to smash them. But obviously, we don't do that as nice human beings.
Yes.
So what have you been up to, Ryan?
Nothing much, mate. I've just gotten home from Salisbury. I've been there since Wednesday afternoon.
All right.
Sort of evening. Yeah, sort of evening, about 8:30. I've been there from on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's been a bit of an eventful one. My mate made it onto the news.
Your mate what?
My mate made it onto the news.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
got stuck on Sainsbury's roof and couldn't get down? Yeah, mate, I haven't looked at it. I heard you speaking about it earlier.
Royston, that's not funny because my mate's Russian, so just I'm not going to speak about it, but That's what I'm going to say.
What, your mate who was on the roof was Russian?
Yeah, yeah. St. Petersburg.
That's cool. So you could have got him down quite easy, I suppose. You could have sort of said to him, "Say, I am Red Squirrel." He would have come down.
Well,
Hold out a briefcase and go, "I am Red Squirrel." Come on, get it.
Oh, Jesus.
What? What? Or a bottle of vodka and going, briefcase, vodka, Red Squirrel. You've been fine. He would have come down. So did they have to get the old truck out to get him down by the ladder?
See, hold on. You can't actually see it in the photo that the news took, but there it is. So it's easy to get up on, but unfortunately, the only way back down is the way that he got up. So what he'd have to do...
What was it, down like a drain pipe or something?
No, he'd have to jump. So what he did is he jumped and basically hoisted himself up onto the roof. He got up, but the only problem is, to get back down, he would have to go back down the same way. But the only problem is, the wall, instead of going up, goes like that. So it's got a slope.
That'd be all right. He could have hung himself down and just slid.
No grip. No grip like there was on the roof.
Well, he's a prick for going up there in the first place, isn't he?
Mate,
say it how it is. Come on.
It got some random people 8,000 views on TikTok. So
do you get monetized on TikTok? I don't know. I just wondered.
I don't know, mate. Honestly. Hold on.
No, Royston. Perhaps he didn't. I don't know.
No.
Ryan either didn't like the gag I did, or he didn't understand it. I don't know. It's okay.
Even hear what you said.
You didn't. Can you hear me all right or not?
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Here you go, mate. This is why he couldn't get down.
He could have held on. He could have got down there. Look, he's in a corner. He could have gone between both of them, put his leg on one. Unless he was a midget, then he wouldn't have been able to.
Dude, he's literally the same height as me. So, but I didn't go up there.
What's he crying about then? He could have hung on in the middle of it and just sort of put his leg over to the wall. Yeah, been all right.
Oh well. And God blimey, the rain's coming down now. Jesus Christ.
Oh, is it really bad?
Yeah, it's windy, it's raining, it's going to thunder from 6 a.m. So, brilliant.
That'll be all right. You're upstairs, aren't you? You'll be all right if it floods. You can just start there.
Well, we just had one bolt just there, and it went straight off the thunder.
Mate, wait. Move your camera and shine it outside. It is a proper thunderstorm. People are like that.
Hopefully it happens again. Hold on, there will be a reflection, unfortunately. That's the only shit thing.
Oh, you can't move it. You can't move it to the open window.
Oh, hold on.
Well, folks, we're going to see live out of his famous window. Look. Oh, there's a light. Look, there's a light. Perhaps it's a UFO.
I know, mate. Literally, during the daytime, like, it's unfortunate, but you can't see it. But there is a water tower 13 miles away from here, and you can actually see the light.
That light's flashing. Oh, perhaps it's trying to contact us. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I can't do that again, mate. The rain's actually coming in. So, hold on.
Better move your back here. It gets soaking wet. You go, oh, I have a cigarette. Oh, it's all wet. Hi, Sue. How you doing? Thanks for joining. I've got 34 people in here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Please do. Oh,
check out Ryan's channel as well.
Oh, thank you. No more straights are going everywhere. Fuck's sake. Oh, shit. Shit.
What you do? What's the matter now?
My straights are flying off the bloody.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Please bear with Ryan, everybody. He's having a major problem with his straights and his backy. He's also shaking the camera, which could in turn mean that he's having a crafty, but maybe not.
Oh bugger. Oh, do you know? There.
It's not exactly torrential rain, is it? Really? It's like
No, it's just rain. Rain's rain.
Who else would like to join our duo here? Anybody? Just give me a shout. I don't care. You can hook me up on Instagram. You can WhatsApp me if you've got my number.
Bloody.
But I'm not going to give it out.
No. People just be there like, oh yay, he's going to leak his number. Oh.
Yeah, 999 and ask for John Bengal.
Did you just hear that one, John? Did you hear that, mate?
No, I didn't.
It's like proper, like tiniest little, like it's like, you know, like gunshot thunder where it just goes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Well, hopefully you get some big stuff. That storm I was in the other day, I didn't catch the thunder. That was proper loud. I think I've got some footage somewhere. Before it started raining, it was. I was just walking around like where I work, and absolutely.
When there's thunderstorms, when it rains, there's not usually lightning or thunder around, but when it's like just calm, that's when you get all the lightning action.
Yeah, I mean, it always builds up, doesn't it? I mean, you got to build up the old, build the old tension in the air, doesn't it?
Like for instance, we've got this now, 1 p.m, mate. You know, just not a cloud in the sky. Even at 3 o'clock, not a cloud in the sky. Well, I don't know about down here, but because I wasn't.
Yeah,
even,
it was hot today. It was really hot today, but we didn't get no rain. We're due for some later on, but whether we are or not, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got to work during the thunderstorm all day tomorrow. And it's not like it's only going to be an hour with the thunderstorm. Well, the weather forecast says it's going to be between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. So
you do valeting, don't you? Is that right?
Yes, I do. Yes,
What's the point of actually washing the car in a thunderstorm? What a pile of bollocks.
Mate, it's going to be brilliant.
We'll just wipe this all off and then wax it all and it'll just rain whilst I do it.
I've got someone who we know very well who's going to be coming to bully me tomorrow.
She ain't coming to bully her. She's coming just to take the piss. And if I lived down there, I'd do it as well.
For God's sake.
I'd hold no prisoners. If I'm down there, I'll hook up. I'll go, right, I'm going to go and see him. I'm going to rip the piss.
Shit.
Yeah. Did you do your stand-up, by the way? Or is
my stand-up in Guildford? Yeah, I did my stand-up comedy in Guildford, mate.
How'd it go?
Mate, oh my God. 235 people may not sound like loads and loads of people, but
it's all right.
when you're like, honestly, when we got there, I kid you not, we had about 70, maybe 80 of them waiting outside for us.
That's good though, isn't it? I mean, it's 270 more than I've ever had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not that I've done a stand-up.
Yeah, mate. It was brilliant. Like, my mate was on the guitar. and I was singing all the comedy songs, and 4 people left because it was a bit too uncensored for them. And when they literally said, "We're leaving because this is really terrible language," and you know what I said? I shouted out, "Well, have another pint then. What the fuck are you doing here?"
So are they the comedy songs? Are they what you've done yourself? You've made up
Yeah.
yourself? Or is it...
Yeah. Yes.
Hi Laura, how you doing? Hey, hey,
Hi,
hey.
Laura. John, did you hear that?
No,
Oh.
no, I don't know. Did anybody else? Because I didn't.
Nah.
Oh, 33 people, 24 likes. Nice one, Centurion. Right. Oh, Frank, it's 17 degrees. That's cool. That's all right. That's better than it has been. Oh. I don't know what it's meant to be here. Probably about, I don't know.
It's about 18.
Yeah, I've got 14 here, and they're going, oh, there's a chance of thunderstorms. I'm like, all right. Like
Ooh.
2 days' time.
It's going to be brilliant, though, because it's going to be quiet tomorrow. Because no one's really going to want to go out and wait around outside whilst we wash their car. I mean,
I've got rain about 2 o'clock this morning, apparently.
Oh, we've already got it here, so... Yeah, it's raining, Laura. Woohoo!
The sun's definitely got closer to the earth since we were kids. Okay. I'll let you work that one out, Kevin. I'm not sure on that one.
But yeah, no, mate, we've been writing that whole like comedy show for since he was 14 and I was 13, mate. And to finally be able to perform it was just fucking hell.
So I was just reading something, that's all.
Yeah.
Frank, what's this Freedom March? Is that to do with vaccines and stuff? Just asking because I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, yeah. Laura, the grass on the field just out on the football pitch just got cut as well today. So it smells wonderful.
Yeah, I was looking at Laura's comment. It's like, smells so good out here. Is that because it's been raining? It's that lovely smell of fresh rain, or is it just because you farted and went, because we all like the smell of our own farts. And don't lie when you all go, oh, no, we don't. Mate, you do, because you go, that's vintage.
Mate, I had a kebab Wednesday night. Never going back there again.
Yeah, Kev, I'm with you. It has got more intense.
Nah. See, the thing is...
Oh, okay, Frank, thanks.
Why people have been saying, it's been really humid in that here. It's not been. It's been 43, 44% for the past 6 days. But then,
heat-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the summer, though, isn't it? I mean, as a Brit...
To all the international viewers watching this, right, in England, when people say it's hot, it's fucking hot because no aircon installed in any house. There's none unless you've paid for it, and you can't.
Yeah, but I mean, it's typical British, isn't it? Really, like you know, we moan when it's really cold and wet and windy. We're like, oh god, it's raining again. Oh, it's so cold, and then it gets hot, and we all go, oh my god, it's so bloody hot. I can't live. Oh, it's gonna kill us. Oh, one or the other. What do you want?
I mean, I'm sorry.
And that's me included. I go, it's so cold. Oh, it's really hot. But we got to live with it. It's not going to go away. It's not like, we're going to cancel the weather tomorrow.
Like, I don't think people understand, but what we've had for the past week or so is what we have at night time in South Africa in their February, March. That is their nighttime weather. In between the cities, in the open land.
So yeah, well, that's Africa. It's South Africa, so it's warm all the time, isn't it? Really?
No, mate. It was down to 7 today where I was born.
Oh, really? Okay, so yeah, all right. It gets colder, obviously,
Hmm.
but it's still not like freezing, is it? It's not like in the negative region, is it? There's no snow. Okay, it's cold, but we're used to 7.
Yeah, we're used to 7 around about.
Whereas I suppose people from South Africa, they're not used to that. They're used to like a higher heat, so they're probably go thinking, "Oh, that's cold. Where's my Parker jacket gone?"
Here we go. I'll tell you what it is there right now. So right now it is 2 o'clock in the morning because they're two hours ahead. It's 7 outside, and it's going to get down to 4 tonight. But then later on at 3 o'clock, it's going to be 19, and then 20.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 19 degrees. I suppose room temperature is what 20 degrees, isn't it? 20 odd degrees. So yeah, it's all right.
And then Sunday, Monday, 24, then Tuesday, 27, which is what it's been about here. Well, it's been about 31, 32.
That's fair play. Well,
but then, if you go
to the other side of the equator, so you're going to get that.
Yeah, but then if you go to the capital of South Africa, Pretoria, -3 tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
-3.
Yeah, but you got to remember, South Africa, all right, in between the cities and that. Remember, it's open land. It's like a desert.
Right.
A desert. So
hold on. It's like what, a dessert? You mean a desert?
There you go.
Yeah, yes. Not a dessert, because a dessert is something you eat.
So that's why it gets really warm during the day and then really cold at night.
Oh, okay. So you've got the old desert, arid land there, all wide plains, yeah? I don't know because I've never been there. So that's fair play then. Obviously, yeah, you're going to get a dip in temperature, aren't you?
Hold on. Do you want me to show you all we had where I live? God.
Yeah, Ryan, Frank's put it was 44 degrees at the band practice. Oh, yeah, you're indoors. Oh, my God, that would have been like. So we're looking at 88, 98. Yeah, fucking hell. So that's 100 and something.
44 is 116, I think, because that's what it was at Death Valley today.
Yeah, double plus 30, isn't it? Within reason. Yeah, Death Valley, I like that. I've been there. Nice place. Very hot.
Yes, very.
Obviously, hottest place on earth.
There you go, Mr. Bangle. This is where I was born. Hold on, let me turn that on. Quick, hold on.
Big upside down cheesecake with fault lines. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. It's quite a flat area, isn't it?
Oh, but then, hold on. Sorry, you didn't see this bit. Sorry. Okay, for fuck's sake. There you go. That's why it gets so cold.
Oh, it's in like a valley, isn't it?
Yeah, mountains and that.
Mm.
But
yeah, so we just, I suppose, really, we live in a place. It's changeable weather. Yeah. It's not like constantly hot or just constantly cold, is it?
But do you know, like, we are quite fortunate to be here where we are because we don't have any of the is it Titanic plates and that?
Titanic plates where they all sink. They all hit an iceberg.
Plate, yeah. So we don't.
You're talking about tectonic plates. Yeah, you're right.
States, we don't experience.
We haven't really got any fault lines. There are earthquakes, but nothing major. The odd time we get it, there is a little bit of damage, but
basically, our earthquakes, right? Just imagine eating Taco Bell about 3 hours later. That's what it's like. That's it.
just a little fart.
Like,
Those pesky Titanic plates, yeah.
If you eat a lot of Taco Bell, then yeah, it's a bit worse. But then if you just have like one taco from there and spicy fries, and there you go. That's about what our earthquakes are like. But
oh, Willie, yeah. I'm sorry, Ryan. It's just the way you said Titanic. Is it Titanic?
No, I'm sorry.
Sliding bits of rock, yeah.
Oh.
Very good, Kevin. I see what you did there. Ding along with those bells, Taco Bell. Woo. Well, have I missed anything in the chat? Probably not. Maybe. Don't know.
Who knows?
Oh, Kevin says mildly moist. Yes, because there's always someone who doesn't like that word, moist.
Nah, it's all right, Winnie Witch.
Yeah, you're right, Frank. Yeah, there are a lot of earthquakes, but they're very, very small. They're just like tremors. They're not like they hardly register on the Richter scale, do they? But no. Yeah, we do get them.
I don't even think they. Well, they obviously do, but they must.
Oh, we do. You do get them sometimes. You get them like and like I don't know, Yorkshire. I think have a few, and then you'll see on the news every now and then they're like, oh, there's a little earthquake, and then like something was moved and fell off the roof or something. But you don't get anything like you get bought.
They must not even reach 1 magnitude. There's no way.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, you get the odd tornado in the UK. We had one recently in, was it London somewhere?
Yeah, you get a few leaves rustling around and then they go up into the air.
No, they had a proper tornado. I can't remember where it was now.
In Birmingham.
No, I don't know. No, I don't think it was. I can't remember where. I don't think it was Birmingham. But it went down a road. It looked like literally. It's like that's a bit of a crap tornado, really. Well, if you think of it, it's just gone down one road. It's gone. Nah, I can't be bothered with this.
Yeah, it's just gone, right, let me go over to Nebraska. Let me go to Ohio.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Or Chicago being the windy city, isn't it?
See, Illinois get a lot of tornadoes, but not really. It's more down near like the capital, Springfield, which is like right at the bottom of Illinois.
Oh, right, okay.
That maybe educated a couple of people. Chicago is not the capital of Illinois, it's Springfield. Just remember the symbols.
Wow, Frank, so 2.1 in February in Scotland. Ooh. That's fair play.
Oh.
Yeah, that's quite weird.
Yeah, but I think
Alex is 465. How you doing? Welcome in. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, but I think in like Japan and that they're like 7.8, aren't they? Well, about 7.4, 7.5 usually. But then you get like the odd, like really bad ones. But don't get me wrong, 7.5 is enough to do devastating damage.
I don't know what the Richter scale, like you say, 7 point whatever. I don't know what they have, but yeah, it is enough because like a 10 would be absolutely destructive and
no, mate, no one would survive a 10, mate. That
exactly. I don't even know if it goes up that high, but I know they've had like 8s or something.
I think it does go up to 10. But like, and it's I don't know. It's like we live in a scary world. Like honestly, like for instance, we got well, I got notified about a week before it actually even hit Cuba, but there was a hurricane spotted in the Is it Pacific that we're? No, Atlantic, isn't it? Between America and here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was spotted in the Atlantic. It hit Cuba as a Category 2, which is bad
Yeah.
still. Then, when it makes it, basically, it comes really slowly between like Cuba and Florida. So when it hit Florida, it just became a tropical storm, then a tropical depression. So when it started to move up towards Savannah, Georgia, now my family are 35 minutes drive away from Savannah, Georgia, right? I kid you not, that storm within 20 minutes went from a tropical depression to a Category 3. And they had no way out. No way out.
Mad, isn't it?
And their neighbour's house, I do not know how my grandparents' house, not a scratch on it.
Nice.
Their next door neighbour's house, some of it ripped off the floor.
Yeah. It's nature, isn't it? It doesn't matter where you live. Something to do with nature will fuck you over.
And to be honest, right, like it's proven. Well, how can I say this? Right.
With words?
Yeah. So if you are, well, if you've made it to like 13, 14 years old, you would have experienced thunder and lightning.
Say it again?
So basically, everyone will witness thunder and lightning. If you come to think about it, they will, because it's Mother Nature. It happens. Everyone will see it. Same with the sun, same with the rain, same with the snow. Well, no, not the snow, but...
Well, no, you say that's quite weird because snow, we don't get loads of it down where I am. Obviously up Scotland, where you do. My daughter, I don't think she saw snow till she was about 4.
Mate,
maybe 5. She was just amazed because she'd never seen, little bits of it, but that's about it. But when it come down proper, it was like, wow, what's that? What's that, Daddy? You're like, it's snow. And you sort of, snow, you don't get it like you do in other places.
I'm not going to say it, but I sort of know-ish where you're about, and it's rare down there. Here,
well, not rare, but it's not.
Here,
it's not as you won't get snow, but you might not get, like, if you go to Birmingham, they might have a few feet. We ain't got that. We don't get that.
See, it's really weird. I remember coming back on the train. I think it was on the 27th of December, because I went to Basingstoke because we were about to go back into the big L word, which I don't like to say. And it was snowing 10 miles away from here, settling and everything. When I got back here, nothing. There had been no snow. I asked someone, it's been snowing here. They said, no, just been raining. And they're like, bloody hell. And that's not even in the hills, mate. We weren't even in the hills. We were just...
It's strange. What's that? Kevin's just put, details on a snowflake is one to witness. Yeah. Every snowflake apparently is different. Yeah. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But how they even work that out, no idea. And Frank, old people on the Isle of Sheppey, never been off the island in their lives. Yeah, I bet they love the snow up there. And that's amazing. People live on these islands up in the, like the Outer Hebrides and all this, and the Shetland Isles and all that. Like, never been off in their life, and they just, you get feet. I once knew someone who, an old couple, and they loved the Isle of, they loved the Shetland Isles, and they went up there all the time. And they said the snow up there was just immense. And this is going back, years.
I'm thinking of, well, not for quite a while, but when I'm sort of, like retiring age, I want to try and see if I can get my Norwegian citizenship, and I want to try and live in Tórshavn, which is the capital of the Faroe Islands.
Good luck with that, buddy.
I can speak. Well, no, I can't speak. Well, semi-ish Norwegian, not really, but
No, I can't speak. Well, I can speak sort of mildly speak some other languages, but to be honest, I ain't too bothered.
No,
because most can speak some type of broken English at some point.
Yeah, and
not everyone. Obviously, there are people who can't. But
honestly, I remember because I've still got friends back over where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
And I was on the phone to them. This was only about 2 weeks back. There was this English couple walking through, and they said hello, and then he said hello back, and they just went like that, and then they started speaking Afrikaans to him, trying their hardest, and he's just there like smiling at me whilst on the phone because this is on FaceTime, and they're just trying their hardest to speak Afrikaans. He just turns around and he says, "You do realise 90% of the people in this country speak English."
Nightmare.
They were literally going, I'm just there like, Dusa Vota, Cape Town, Northa. Which means, do you know where Cape Town North is?
Cape Town North?
Dusa,
I have no idea. I can't speak anything like that. And to be honest, I feel a bit ignorant, but I ain't going to try now.
If you ever do decide to, then try Zulu or.
Nah. If I live in a country long enough, or I'm over there, I'll try and learn a bit of lingo there and then. Other than that, it don't matter, does it? It's cool to learn double Dutch. Yeah, I reckon.
Well, whenever I have a go at my mates and I speak Afrikaans, if he's really annoyed me, I just go, blood cut puss.
Yeah. I know what that is, yeah. I know someone who can speak it, so I actually do know what you said there. Naughty boy. Very offensive.
Fucking cutty fatwag.
Mm-hmm. No more.
There are a lot of vetwags around this world, but
oh yeah,
loads. Woo! And I'm one of them. Well, I've been learning a little bit of German.
What is your name? Oh no, sorry.
No. When's your birthday, John?
August.
August. Oh, well, for August, alles gut zum Geburtstag, mein Gunther.
German. Don't know what you said though.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks very much. Bit early though, isn't it? Really. Ich bin von Berliner. There.
No, it is very early. What are we doing up at this time in the morning? What am I doing up? I've got to be up at fucking 6:30, getting ready for my abuse tomorrow.
Yeah, Sue, there is a lot of dialogues, different dialogues in the UK. You are right. I was up in Worksop once. I come from Essex, and I was talking to two of my mates who are with me. We're up in we're in Worksop, and we were asked by the people we were staying with, could you slow down a bit? You're speaking too fast. We can't understand what you're saying. I'm like, what? Which was a bit weird, but
Yeah.
you know. Speaking of the Dutch,
Ooh, pardon me. Oh, there's the first one.
no, I haven't been there. I haven't been there at all yet, Keith. As I said, I haven't been anywhere yet, recently anyway.
So
I've got that marked
Frank.
along with a few others you
Frank.
said. So eventually I'll get there.
Do you know what I like to say to some people in Spanish? Shut your
No.
condom. You fat conyo para.
Anyone else want to come up? I'll just put that in. Hold on. There we go.
Do you know what I've got in before? I've got in Irish, I've got in American, I've got Swedish before, I've got also Australian before, and I'm just like, Australian, really?
Yeah.
I've also got in Russian, but
we pick up all different dialects, don't we? Really?
yeah,
I mean, whoever you meet, you pick up a few things. I picked up a few. I had a guy I used to know. Indian. He spoke something called Telugu, which is, I think it's East India somewhere.
Eastern India, I think. Yeah,
I think it is.
Indian,
But he was like proper Indian accent, spoke that fluently. It's just like a little dialect, Telugu is. And I taught him a bit of Cockney. It was the funniest thing hearing an Indian guy speak Cockney. He did it just for a lot. It's brilliant.
No, I had like a.
It's like going, "Good, blow me, governor."
I had a nice chat with the Indian guy. When I was getting the takeaway, I think it was yesterday. Just like proper, like. Do you know, like, I always find like. I find that, like, yeah, it's not all the time, but quite a lot of people here are just there, like, like that to you. But then, like, you look in like some places, like, okay, right now, before anyone, like, if you've never been to the States, don't think that this is what they all do. But where my grandparents live, I kid you not, you will not walk past someone in one day without one person saying, "Hello, how are you?"
No, you're right. I've been to America. I went to Vegas, and I also went to Los Angeles, and people do actually say, "Hi, how are you?" and all that. And but because you're English, they all think that we own castles and we know the Queen personally. Oh, and they love Diana, which is fine. I just found it amazing because, like, if I say, "Where'd you come from?" and I told them my town, and they don't know what it was, and then I'll say London, and they go, "Oh, London, yeah. How is the Queen?" and all this. And you're like, yeah, know her personally, like
Yeah.
I do.
It's brilliant because every single time I'm there, they go, "Oh, you're English," and I'm just like, "I'm not English actually." And they're just like, "Wait, what?" And they're like, "No." And they're like, "You are though, honey." And they're like, "No." And they're like, "You are." And I'm just there like, for fuck's sake, do you want to see my fucking passport?
Yeah. Adding to what I just said, Neil. Yeah, we all own castles, and of course, Sue, we all have our own corgis. And oh, how the devil are you? Would you
Do you
like
want to
a
see
cup
my?
of Earl Grey tea? Oh,
Do you want
lovely.
to see my
What,
castle?
old chap? Tally ho.
Welcome to my castle.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, look. This is how long it takes me to walk through my castle. Oh, we're done already. Jesus Christ, I need to fucking buy a
Oh,
belt.
Neil, Neil, that is funny, but I'm not going to read it out.
Oh.
Oh, too soon, too soon.
Oh. God almighty. Oh. Mm.
Oh, we've still got 30 odd people in here. Cool. I'm
Bloody
just
hell.
having a look to see who's around, what's going on.
You must state your name. Oh, well, I don't think anyone knows this apart from the people who were on my live, which there weren't many because it was 2 a.m. There was there was a shootout just up the road from here.
Right.
And that is why there was a police helicopter circling around here for over an hour at between 1:30 and 2:30 a.m., which woke me up and kept me up on
You know
my
what?
fourth day of work.
I don't bother with all that, right? Because I live in the outskirts of a city, so we get that quite a bit. I've had it
Well,
where
no,
the police. We had it that something happened. There was some guy was stabbed up basically, and he come up the road, and he happened to knock on someone's door who I knew. Fell in their doorway. The guy I know did a bit of first aid CPR. Ambulance took him away, but on top of that, I was actually in my shed just doing whatever at the time, and the police helicopter come over and they're literally in the back garden doing this, going across. I'm like, what? What do you want? Fuck off!
I this is I cannot believe this generally pissed me off when I was at school. This my last year. I remember the morning that I got there, I dropped my phone into the drain. Right, so it was gone. Even if I'd gotten it back, would have been water damaged, so it wouldn't have worked. I kid you not, right? One of the pupils thought it'd be clever to climb the fence, but when he was getting down, he had his earphones in his ears, and one of them fell out. And whilst he was climbing back down, he didn't realise, got tangled through the fence, tangled up, and he fell back. He broke his leg in, I think, 4 different places. I kid
Oh,
you not. I was playing football. Our deputy head is shouting, "Get the fuck off the field now! Now!" And we're just there like, wait, what? Next thing you know, 5 minutes later, all we hear is, here's the field. All we see is this.
oh yeah. I bet that's smarted. I bet he was in proper pain with that one.
No, he was literally crying. And then when they said, "Hello, mate, you're going to be able to come into the helicopter with us today," he literally was going, Huh?
Mate,
Helicopter?
just the thought of a broken leg is enough for me, mate.
No, but the worst thing is he's autistic. He was autistic, so
Oh, okay.
pain's more for him.
No,
So.
fair play. Oh, what's going on there? Yeah, Frank's got a spider. He's going to take it out later.
Oh. Yeah. Someone got rid of Terry the spider in here. I'm a bit annoyed about it. His body was about this big. About full size with legs about that. So
Yeah.
they got rid of him. Maybe he just moved out, but some mornings I'd wake up looking at the wall and it'd just be there. I'd just be like, hi, and he'd look at me. He'd just go like that. Well, not like that. But yeah, because I'm sort of quite used to hearing stuff. Because although the train tracks 3/4 of the mile down there, still hear the trains,
Right.
freight trains, and the flight path for landings at Southampton Airport. Flight path literally just outside of here, so you can hear the planes and everything. And then you got the motorway just down the road as well, so you can hear the cars.
I don't get none of that. Airport's quite a while away, and we got main roads, but I haven't got any motorways anywhere.
Oh well, well, and let's just say my mate's house. So the airport from here, 11 miles, no, about 7 miles away. My mate, not the person who I went to see, another one of them, 300 yards from the runway.
Yeah. I do like I don't know if you ever done it. Like you can, where I am, you can go to the back of the runway.
No, mate.
And you
John,
can park up and you just watch them go over. It's brilliant.
Before all of this stuff happened, I kid you not. I think just after my dad. No, this was whilst my dad was ill. I remember someone took me to Southampton Airport. Literally, you could. Literally, I kid you not, go on the runway.
Mate, I wouldn't even try it.
You could go on the runway. We didn't go on the runway, but we went onto the little road right beside it.
I was just looking in the chat. Kevin, he's got plenty of false widows out there. Yeah, tell me about it. I've got loads round here, right? I had one in the shed the other day, massive. I had one in the bathroom the other day. Little buggers. I'll just pick them up and chuck them out the window.
I'd just pick them up. Oh, hi.
Yeah. No, well, you know, we know all about false widows, but I'll just pick them up. I ain't bothered. If I get bitten, I get bitten. At least I know whether I'm allergic to it or not.
I've had about 20 people say to me today, why were you just recording your mate yesterday whilst he was panicking up on the roof? I tell you why. Little bit of a backstory. 2 a.m. in that morning, all I see, I get up, I see my mate recording me, not with his phone, with my phone, and I'm sellotaped up. So literally, I've got sellotape around my mouth.
What, 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
What weird sex games were you playing with your mate at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Mate, I was sleeping, mate.
Yeah, right. You get taped up by your mate at 2 o'clock in the morning, then you wake up, you're like, oh, hello, mate. And he's sort of there going, all right.
No, I was fuming, mate.
It's okay. I'm not judging. No judgment on this channel. Do what you want to do.
Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, come on. That's some type of sex tape you're doing there, isn't it?
You know what, mate? Fucking mate, honestly. Fucking arsehole. Look.
I like the way that you're moving there. I like the way that you pretend you're asleep. You're really going, I like this. Carry on.
I'm not.
You're not making it any better for yourself, Ryan.
Oh, this is a lovely photo. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm glad to hear that he's getting better, Winnie, that he's doing all right. It may be, Neil, but I just think it was just Ryan's sex tape gone wrong. I'm not, as I say, I'm not judging. If that's what you want to do with your mates, that's absolutely fine.
No, John. No. Fucking idiot.
Actually, that picture looks quite funny. It's like, right, come on down. We've got the ladder there, and he's going, "No, I'm not coming down now. I'm quite happy being up there."
No, the best thing is literally right. These are
Ryan, Neil just said, did they wax you and give you a Brazilian sugaring?
No, I'll tell you what, when I ripped that bloody, I kid you not, I was growing my fucking moustache. Fucking get all of it.
You were growing a moustache and the cat licked it off.
Yeah. Fucking annoying as fuck. But these two old people just were walking past, pointed up, they just went, "What's that random tall bloke doing on the fucking roof?" And they were like 80 years old. They literally went, "What's that random old Donny doing on the fucking roof?"
Right, Ryan, entertain the. We've got 30 people still in there. Entertain everyone for 2 minutes because I'm going for a Harry Nash.
Well, everyone, do you want to see how? Well, do you want to see how long it takes me to smoke a straight, irrelevant answer? Because you are going to get it. So we will start any second. Oh my God, he's actually spotted me. Oh my God. So we'll start at the 1 hour 14 minute mark. So no. Well, if you've recently come out of a horrible relationship, this is the easiest way.
Right, I'm back. Yes, it was a quick piss. It's not big and it's not clever, but it's very funny just to see. Good on you, Neil. Find another beer. It's fine. I've got one here. It's on tap. I'm just drinking.
1 minute, 1 minute 9 for a straight, for a straight, and then Marlboros as well. So
I used to smoke Marlboro all the time. Don't now. In fact, I'm really tempted to go and buy a pack of Marlboro one day,
mate,
just because.
do you want me to tell you how
You
much
want, Neil, you want the link? All right, hang on a minute. Give me a second. There we go.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
I'm only going to be on for probably another 20 minutes, but you're welcome to come up. It'll be good to meet you. I've never spoken to you, I don't think, before, but I'm more than happy for you to come up.
Yeah, Marlboro Gold is what I got. £3.20.
What?
Yeah, Turkish corner shop in Tilbury, mate.
Nice. Yeah,
Mate,
I used to smoke Marlboro. That's what I used to smoke, Marlboro Gold, before I went to Rollies. And I'll be lying if I said I miss them. Yeah, no worries, Neil. Yeah, you're about right. Norfolk, Explore Norfolk. Yeah, about 13 quid, isn't it?
For Marlboro, yeah. But the cheapest straights that you can get now, I do believe, are Embassy, which are just shit. It's basically just the tobacco that they sweep up off the factory floor and put it in. And then Chesterfields.
Well, back in the day, Ryan, I used to collect cigarette packets, right?
Really?
And I've actually still got them.
Oh God.
In fact, 1 second.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm sure I'll be able to do it.
I'm just gonna get myself a drink.
Yeah, all right.
All right, mate.
Well, folks, whether you smoke or not, I've got various cigarette packets from over the years. So you got like the old 501s, American, Lucky Strike. These are British. Sovereign. Don't know if you still get them. I don't think I got a pack of Embassy. Kingston. We got 25s. My most prized one though. These are quite weird, right? These people would basically. I don't know. There was some. They did something. They would like. If you smoked these and you could prove you smoked them, if you died, they pay for your funeral, right? But these are called death cigarettes. That pucker, can't get them now. Well, did someone just say Embassy? Didn't they? I don't know who it was. Was it Willie?
No, it was Steve.
Oh, Steve. Right. I haven't got Embassy number ones, but what I have got is Embassy mild. There we are. Look, the original packet. I smoked them years ago, but you know.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no. I used to collect them. Like for years, I collected like bits and pieces and stuff. And Park Drive cigarettes. I don't know if they still do them. I have no idea. What else have I got in here?
Yeah, Steve. That's what I have in the States. Lucky Strikes or Camel Reds.
Did someone say Lucky Strikes?
Yeah. Mate, you're literally like, honestly.
Oh, hang on. I found another packet of them. Oh, no, these are the proper ones. The other ones were like the later ones, weren't they?
Yeah,
there we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
They were like, I don't know when they were. Yeah, I used to get loads of them. And before even older people made Super Kings. But I just kept them because I don't know why I kept them actually, but I just thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Statesman. Don't know what they were. Or if you went, I went somewhere abroad. Coronas. They were like proper harsh on your throat.
Mate, right. Here you go. So, I'll tell you exactly what I got today from this Turkish
Anyway, I'm going to
shop.
put them back.
Yeah. Well, at the Turkish corner shop that I went to today, I got 2 packs of Swan filters, the loose ones, so 165 in a pack. I got 2 pouches of 50 gram Amber Leaf, 150 gram of Riverstone, 3 packs of Marlborough Golds, and it only came to £34.80.
Rothmans, my God, yeah. Really? Rothmans, mate, they were proper bad. Dunhill, yeah, the Dunhills were there, weren't they? Didn't those Dunhills come in like packs of 25 or something as well? They're like in a long packet, weren't they? Woodbines, yeah. They were proper harsh in your throat, they were. Oh, dear.
I don't know what brand it is, but they do have one which is 24 pack.
JPS, yeah. I don't know. I don't smoke them anymore. As I say, I just smoke. Yeah, Golden Vagina. I mean Virginia.
Yeah, Camel. That's what I smoke in the States, or Lucky Strike.
Oh, mate, Camel. Fucking hell. I'll tell you what. My mate went to India and he come back. Hi, Adrian. How you doing? He come back with a packet of Gunga Ding. And literally, there's a packet there called Gunga Ding, right? And, oh, mate, they were so harsh. It was just camel shit put into a rolling. It was really bad. I mean, proper harsh.
Yeah, they're not as nice as Lucky Strikes at all.
Okay, we got another guest, everyone. This man. And here we go. Neil, how you doing? Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome to Bengals Chat. How are you?
Not too bad. Welcome to my shack.
Wow.
Nice setup, I see.
Yeah, so working tonight.
Are you a gamer?
No, it's my office, so I'm working tonight. So I'm doing a night shift.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, night shift with a beer anyway.
Yeah, you're meant to be working, but you're just on a chat, a live stream. Why not?
Well, why not? So I thought I'd come and join you.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Have you got Red Band cigarettes by any chance, or Camels?
I haven't got a packet of Red Band. I've smoked them before, and I might have Red Band. I don't know. Definitely haven't got a packet of Camel.
I smoked 10 Red Band when I was about 15 because they were £1.47 a packet, I think.
They're proper cheap and they were dirty, weren't they?
Yeah, and the Camel ones were awful and all, but they were.
Mate. They were.
Yeah, and then I gave up because when I was 16, I ended up going on a sailing trip with the school, and I thought I'd buy some tobacco because I was going to sea for 5 days, and got on the boat and realised it was pipe tobacco. So you try rolling pipe tobacco.
It doesn't really work, does it? Because I made the same mistake.
It was pretty rough.
Winnie, I think you're right. I think I've met you before, haven't I, Neil?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. So apologies.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm the big fat old person here.
Yeah,
I don't think so, Ryan. I'm the fatter.
He shared with me a map. Map of the UK of all the various places from the war to explore.
Yeah. So what you been up to? Anything good?
No, not really. Kids are on school holidays. So that's driving the household mad. Week 1 of 6.
Yeah.
And,
how do you think I feel? I live near Southampton. School holidays, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
God.
So it's yeah. What can I say? Every day is like Groundhog Day. Don't get out anywhere or anything, so just work from home.
Fair play. Looks like you got it made, really, didn't you? You're working, but you've got a beer, and you're on a live stream rather than doing what you got to do. What can we say? Hands down to you, man. Respect.
And I've got to wash cars.
We've all done that as well.
Nah.
I can remember a job washing cars. My first job was working in a chicken factory. You try that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've never worked in a chicken factory. I worked in a, like the when they bottle all the milk up, done all that. That was a bit weird, but never done a chicken factory.
No, it was a horrendous job. You know, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
There are advantages to doing it if you paid well, but it's what can I say? It's just not a nice job. So
There you go. All the tobacco is going away, so.
But you got paid for it, didn't you, Neil? And you got the money, so it's like, yeah.
you started work. I think it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. You're finished by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon because they then have guys come around and clean the factory down. So so by 2 o'clock you're out, and by 3 o'clock you're back on the beach. You know, with your mates. So and it was really good money back then. So the chickens was eating. My mate, he worked in a turkey factory. So,
yeah,
a lot heavier birds. So he had bigger muscles than me.
I bet that was horrendous.
Yeah, well, let's say someone's got to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, fair play. No judging here, mate. If it gives you money, doesn't it?
Well, my father always said that get yourself a job like that, and it'll make you appreciate any other job. And he went far wrong. Because after I did that job, I ended up moving sand for a living, and that was hard work as well. Yeah.
All right, John, I'm going to have to get going, mate, because...
No worries. You've got to get up early in the morning, fine. I've got to get up early. I'm going in 10 minutes, so... But thank you very much for joining. Oh, Urban, how you doing? Yeah. Did you work in the chicken factory? Sorry, what was that, Ryan?
Sorry, just for having me on, John, and nice to meet you, Neil. And yeah.
You're right, yeah.
Because I've got some person who's going to come in and knock me tomorrow. Yes.
I hope your moustache grows back soon.
Anyway, bye-bye.
Yeah, hope your moustache comes back, Ryan, after your sex games. Oh, and he's gone. That looks so dodgy, didn't it, Neil? He's like that, all tied up, like, oh yeah, they did it when I'm asleep. Yeah, right.
It's the sheer innocence of it that makes it even funnier. As though it's not. Yeah. But as they say, you can't trick a trickster.
Oh yeah.
It brings back some fond memories.
Yeah, I'm surprised they use masking tape. We always use gaffer, much easier.
It doesn't, it leaves a lot of red marks afterwards.
Well, you know.
The following day.
If you're going to joke, you're going to get joked, don't you? If you're going to be the joker, it's going to happen, mate.
Yeah, I knew a lad who got creosoted for a joke. The lads jumped on me and decided they wanted to paint him. And they couldn't find any paint, but they found creosote. And he got like burns all over his body, ended up in hospital.
Oh, mate. Yeah, the proper creosote, not the stuff you get now. The proper. Oh, that would have been proper. I got given some of that. It's got to be 10 years ago now. For my fence, there's an old boy lived right where I used to live, and he went, oh, he saw me outside sorting the fence out. He went, oh, I've got some creosote if you want it. I went, all right then. He goes, this is the proper stuff. Mate, did that stink? Made you high as you're painting it. No wonder everybody painted their fencing with creosote. They're like, yeah, this is great. I'm high as a kite. Just keep going. Always work.
All the farmers around here, they use old oil from the tractors, save it, and then they stick the fence posts in the oil, and then they bury it, and no one knows it's under the ground. But it
Never going to rot, is it?
No, of course it won't. No.
No. Exploring Norfolk. I've got your Instagram. That's proper good. Your Lucky Strike fags. World War II. Have you got them? That's absolutely pucker if you have. But if not, yeah, that's really cool. Never seen that before. So you've been well, doing everything, happy?
Yeah, I'd say every day for us is like Groundhog Day. We don't tend to get out anywhere, but 'cause most places are still shut down, aren't they? If you want to go indoors anyway.
Oh yeah. Are you in the UK, Neil?
Yeah.
I take it you are. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in Wales. So our rules are slightly different to England.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not out of lockdown to what is it? August the 6th or something, isn't it? Something like that.
I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. I don't watch news or anything. I just live in my bubble.
I don't blame you because you got a cranky as a prime minister or whatever you want to call him.
I really don't bother because the rules are just ridiculous. I mean, we shouldn't really go on about it, really, should we? But yeah, it's one rule for one person, one rule for another, and they're also complicated. No one knows what's going on.
No, that is what it is.
Yeah.
No doubt it will sort itself out at some point.
Yeah, and when you saw the news today at what jobs are allowed to go back to the office, it looked to me like they are jobs which come under a civil contingency plan. So if you work in a power station, if you work in medicine, if you work in food distribution, if you work in water, sewage, then you're allowed to go back to work. But that's just jobs to keep the power on and the water going whilst people live at home.
Yeah. That's been like that all the way through as well, if you think about it. Like anybody who's a trade, like a plumber, builder, they've been able to go back all the way through.
Yeah.
And obviously it's logical because if you didn't have these trades, well, the country would grind to a halt anyway. It's mainly office workers, isn't it? I don't know what you do, but obviously if you're an office worker and you say markets, etc., you can work from home, can't you? Call centres can work from home. Even councils, I know for a fact that councils are now cutting back and they're just saying, well, you can all work from home, and then they just cull the population of whoever they work with. Go, no, you can work from home. We'll get rid of about 80% of the pot of our staff, and that'll be it. It's all going a bit wrong, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, I remember working in council years ago, and we were allowed to work from home, and then they said, no, you're not allowed to work from home because that's like we don't know if we can trust you to work from home. Now a lot of those attitudes are now changed because people have had no choice. Now people are realising actually we can just sell the offices and not bother.
Well, I know as a fact that a certain council, shall I say, no names, they were looking to do this before COVID. Long before COVID, they wanted to have a lot of their staff work from home. It's cheaper because obviously they can get rid of staff, but they can also then get rid of offices, etc. Obviously, COVID's kicked in. They've then done that, and then they've that's what's happened. They all now work from home. I know of at least one, possibly two people who don't even live in the same county. And yet they work for this particular council down where they live, which is like hundreds of miles away. It's like it doesn't make sense in one sense. In one sense, it don't make any logical sense other than they want to save the money.
But why do you need people working in offices? So the last year, it sounds sad, but I've got to know my kids better because I'm at home all the time. Whereas previously, I was at home 3-4 days a week. You know, I was always
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean
road.
that's one good point. You know, if you can work from home, get to know your kids more, obviously, because you're not at work in that sense. You're not away from the house. That's brilliant. I mean, I'm all for that. You know, family life. But on the other hand, you have offices. Offices, they produce revenue. You know, if you go to an office, you're not home, so you might go out and go and get something to eat, local shop, or you know, so you start making that revenue for that shop and so forth. You know, or if you're in a town. So if you have offices which are closed down, you then those shops don't get that revenue, do they?
No, no, and that's where the model's falling apart because Amazon are getting all the money.
Absolutely. And
And then
they'll start ruling things in.
and
Hello,
some of
Urbexy. How you doing? Good to hear. Good to see you, mate.
yeah, and yeah, it's been a long while.
Yeah,
So,
it's been for you. I haven't seen. I've seen you in a few chats. I haven't spoken to you for a while though.
yeah, it's been a couple of months, but I used to go on these lives quite a bit at one point, and then I stopped because it seems to be the same people on there all the time. You know,
Yeah,
it's nice to give people an opportunity to jump on. So
yeah. I
I
mean,
was watching because I always watch Matt, and then often you're on afterwards. So on a Friday night, you
yeah.
can have
Well,
hours worth of it.
yeah. I tend to do lives when I decide to just do a random one. Really, I don't do lives all the time. Obviously, I'll go up on a lot of people's channels, but yeah, I see what you're saying. You know, sometimes you know you get the same people. That's why I'm quite happy to have other people up all the time, whenever. I don't mind. It's the nature of my channel as well. Speak to people, interview people, go out and do my own explores, and it's good just to meet other people as well.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, totally agree. So what explores are you going to be doing this weekend? You got anything planned? The last one I saw you did was the water tower.
I've done one or two since. I've done quite a few since then, but I've been waiting on some information from one of them, and I've just been really busy. I've put one up yesterday. It's a failed explore in one sense because I didn't get in, but it's around the outside of an industrial place. I've got some uh, bunker type things to come out, an airfield, and another one which I'm not going to talk about. I'm just gonna post it, mate. That'll be it because it was unexpected, shall I say? The story is I basically pulled up with the carpenter, the guy I go out with, and pulled up outside a co-op actually, and there's like a building next to it, and it was sort of saying for sale or whatever, and it looked completely knackered anyway. Walked down the side, down this alley bit, just walked in. Someone knocked a fence down or walked in there, and it was very. And all I can say was it was unexpected. Let's just say that.
Okay.
That's coming out soon. I haven't got any pass. I haven't got any explores planned, but I've got a week. I've got 2 weeks off. I'm away for a week, but which I'll definitely be doing an explore if it's still there. And there's a few places I want to check out as well. So I'm hoping if I've got time, I'm going to go and do that this week. So yeah,
Okay.
so watch this space.
Mm.
And I'm trying to just set up some interviews as well. So whilst I'm off, I'm going to try and contact the various people and say, do you want to? I might even do a live on it. I don't know yet. You know, just a live interview. If not, we'll record it and then I'll edit it later.
So these interviews are people who worked in specific places and remember what things were
No,
like.
this is no. I mean, my channel initially I started off my channel to just interview people who do exploring and get into their minds because and I've gone ahead and started doing exploring as well solely so I know basically what it's about as well, because there's no use interviewing people if you don't do it yourself. So, and I've just got I love it. I just love doing it anyway. But I just explore, people who explore, you get into their minds and why you do it. Everybody's got a different story as to why they do it, and why they like it. It's the same with paranormal as well. I haven't done anything in regards to paranormal yet. That's something in the pilot. Again, there is so many different explorers out there, to name just a few who are in the chat and obviously who we talk to quite regularly. And everyone's got a different story. It's all interesting, and you don't always get to see that side. You get to see everybody do the explore, but not why they do it. So that's basically why I started the channel.
So what's a common theme? Is it the buzz out of not knowing if you're going to fall off the roof, or is it the unknown, what you're going to find?
Well, for me,
what is it?
Generally, I love looking at pillboxes, old World War II stuff, but also anything which has just been left. Because at some point, people either lived there, worked there, or did something, and these buildings are just, and 9 times out of 10, these places have just been left, just to rot, And you go in there and you just see things which it just set in time. So you walk and think, oh my God, why would you leave that there? And obviously there it's rotting or it's just going. You're thinking, well, it's a shame, but at the same time, it's just got that appeal. It's like, well, that's really cool. It's just being left for nature. I mean, a lot of the buildings, as you'll see on my channel, nature takes its course, doesn't it? If you're at a place and no one's been there for God knows how long, nature takes its course. Nature reclaims what it once had, and it just it doesn't sort of it destroys things, but it also in a beautiful way. It just things start growing where you thought, oh, why is that tree growing in the middle of that room? All because it's just been left.
Okay, so that's your side. But what are you finding the common theme is amongst other explorers? As I say, is it the thrill of hanging off the roof, or the thrill of not knowing if they're going to fall through the floor, or what they're going to find?
No.
Actual plan, or the running away from the police?
I think it's more what they're going to find and looking at what's in there and why. Depending on who they are as well, a lot of people like the World War II stuff, all the World War stuff. So there's, for me, pillboxes all over the place as well, and other people like that. You have people like ALW, Explore McCall. They'll go to, Vacant Haven as well. Just to name a few, they all go. They go to various places, but they do like World War stuff. It's just been left. It's it's just looking and seeing history. For others, like you have Urban Legend. He loves the tunnels. He goes down the tunnels. I mean, you don't see that, do you? Often.
No.
It's not something you can just go. Oh, you know what? I'll go down there today because everyone knows about it. 9 times out of 10, people don't know anything about it. It's like the tunnels in London. People don't know all about them. There is untold amount of tunnels which people don't know about. They're there.
Probably a lot of stuff is undocumented.
Quite right. Urbex is just put on there documenting history. He's absolutely right, because you go in there or you go somewhere, you film it, you document it, and then if you hadn't gone there, the chances are people won't document it. So then when it gets destroyed, that's it.
I think it was fighters. I think you went underneath Manchester, and he was talking about a river that used to run through Manchester, and still does, but it had been diverted. And I'm sure he said the bridge was wooden and it was underground. I'm sure he pointed it out.
Quite possibly. Manchester's got loads of stuff. The same with London. I mean, there's. In fact, I think it's Fleet Street have still got a river running underneath it.
Yeah.
And it's I think there's like 2 places you can actually hear the river, and it's obviously it's all border now. It's just a road going over, etc. But you can still hear that, and it's amazing to see stuff underground for me as well, because you know, A, you may not know it was there originally, and B, people don't know. You know, there's a whole city underground. You know, I think it's Manchester, like you say, fighters have done it, and along with other people, and there's still old shops just there. You know, they're just been left.
Yeah, I think it's Edinburgh. There's a book being written by a local guy who wrote about the Underground Edinburgh, and it was basically another town, and there were people who lived there for years, didn't see any sunlight, and they had like shop fronts in there and places for people to live. It was where the poor lived in underground Edinburgh. So I read about it years ago. So that'd be an interesting one. If you can,
We're just talking about a minute about Manchester. Urban Legends just put Manchester. It was a cattle bridge.
okay. Yeah.
And Urbex's put, you know, a lot of World War II stuff isn't recorded anywhere. It's explorers. Let me just put it up. Hang on. There we go. It's explorers that are rediscovering this kind of. He's absolutely right.
Yeah. There was a gentleman who unearthed a tank, wasn't there? There was a couple of weeks ago. There were some tanks that were used, I think, down Southern England way to hold back a flood water, and they left them because they created an embankment. And then over the years, farming became more and more common down there, and they were ploughing the fields, and these tanks slowly went further and further underground, and they were searching for them for many, many years because there was this like what was regarded now as a modern day legend, and they found one, and they reckon there's another 2 down there, so they're unearthing it, and they're now going to restore them, put them in a museum. I think
brilliant.
that's so much Second World War stuff, and they were focused so much on the war, they didn't actually record anything. It was just local knowledge, and as you said, it's now being lost.
That's right. I mean, obviously, some stuff's word of mouth, some military stuff is obviously top secret, or they just didn't record it. It's been lost through time. So when people like myself and others go somewhere and you find something which you didn't know about, it's a bit of a rush as well. I mean, but even going into like places like, I mean, I went to a garden centre. It's I don't know, it's still abandoned. It just closed down. And what, you know, if you look at the video, you go in there and everything was just still there. You know, it's been trashed a little bit, but and nature's taking its course outside, but it's still there, and it's going to be there until someone decides to do something with it.
Yeah.
And in one sense, it's fascinating in one sense, but sad in another. That all this, you know, all the work and time and effort was put in is now just being left.
Yeah, because nature, it doesn't take long for nature to take over. What takes you days to do, nature can just destroy.
Yeah, nature, you know, nature just takes its course and kicks ass, really. Just goes, right, you know, no one's here now, we'll just take over. And it's beautiful as well. I mean, some of the pictures you see of places, and because it's just been left, you know, it's got its own beauty.
Yeah. I can remember. I talk about explorers a lot. You know, everybody knows explorers, but he went to I think it was Pink Floyd, one of their houses.
Yeah.
And you know, by nature. And
yeah, it's still got the pool table and everything in it.
Yeah, but it was beautiful, as you say, to see. You see it all from outside, it all grown over, and then inside it was starting to come indoors. And there was someone else, I think it was it Matt, who was in a tunnel and he could see all the roots coming through. I think it was with Ray.
That's urban. I think Urban Legend. I think that was. Matt might have been with him. I can't remember, but yeah, all the roots coming through the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, like a storm drain and stuff like that. I mean, even things like that. I mean, unless you find them, you don't know they're there. I mean, not many people know, if any, sometimes. And it's just I suppose it's a thrill of also going somewhere unknown. Obviously, you make sure you're safe. But it's a thrill of sort of going somewhere unknown, and you just want to say, well, where did this take you? And then people go, why did you do it? Well, it's because it's there. It's like a mountain. Why would you climb a mountain? It's because it's there.
Yeah, it's a challenge. But the question
Urban's
is,
just confirmed that he's got. Yeah, it's a challenge. Urban's just confirmed. Yeah, that was me. The Underground Jungle, Manchester.
Yeah. But what's the ultimate challenge in the UK? What is the ultimate explore?
What for me? Oh,
If you could write, because we get all explorers together and say, right, let's write down the top 20 UK explorers. What would be the number one?
I can't comment on it. I don't know yet. I'm too young in this field to go. That would be me. So I couldn't tell you outright. I'd like to go. For me, the London tunnels. The underground, etc. There's something about the abandoned stations I do love. The underground, just tunnels, because there are such an immense amount which aren't known.
Well, they
are known, but they're not fully explored. Because if you think about, there's tunnels on top of tunnels, there's new things going in, there's old stuff which people can't go down. Even when they did, they started doing that new rail link, they've been told that they couldn't put a tunnel in certain areas and when they're asked why, they've gone, no, sorry, you just can't do it. It's like, well, why? You want to know why then,
Yeah, probably evacuation tunnels for the Queen and Parliament and whatnot.
Maybe, and yeah, I'm sure there is.
But how do you map something like that out?
Well, research and word of mouth, I'm sure. That's all I can really say on it.
Yeah. But I think for me it would be the caution stuff, because I think there's a mixture of everything. Because you got the paving side of it, you got the historical side of it, you got the running away from security side. It's got a mixture of everything. So that must be
Porton down on it. That is another place. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're into sort of UFOs, aliens, etc., yeah, definitely. But obviously military side, and if you like getting chased, which I don't particularly like doing that, but it's got everything, hasn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, but maybe that's a video for someone to do. The top 10 explores.
Yeah, it's an idea. I shall park that and think about it, because it's a good thing. I mean, obviously, it'd be good to get everybody together. I know there is plans for an Urbex UK sort of convention, which is being sort of set up. I can't really tell you much more else because I don't know myself, but I know it's in the works. So hopefully that will come together in the next year or so. That will be good, because I know they do it in America. I know that. So it'd be good to do it in the UK.
That'd be brilliant if it was a weekend. You have people camping out, but the police helicopter will be permanently flying over, and there'll be 3 times.
Just nick everyone. Just nick everyone. What are you doing in the field? Get out! It's like an illegal road.
Every single tunnel in the local area will have an SAS soldier in there ready to kill you with one swoop. Yeah. It would be hilarious.
Urbex has just made a. Oh, hey! Drop the cans. Excuse me. Urbex has made a great point. He's got problem with the top 10. It would get loads of views, and the places would get trashed. He's absolutely right. I mean, as a rule, as such, I think unwritten rule, it's sort of like you don't tell people where it is unless it's obviously if it's like a pillbox, if people want to know, you can easily find it.
You don't need to name it.
You can't say. I mean, like some of my stuff, I won't tell, I won't say where it is on my camera because Dan will know someone to go in there and trash it.
Yeah. But you don't, as you said, you don't need to name it, but you can show a few photos, and I think people would want to understand why the top 10. You know, what was it for that particular explorer? What made it for them? And
see, when I do the interviews, I do actually ask for them personally. You know, what was your best explore so far, and what was your worst? Because everyone must have an explore where you thought, well, it's quite crap, although it's good being in there, but I didn't really like it. And then you're going to have one which you think, yeah, that was absolutely awesome. It was like not what I expected.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. Yeah. So I always try and get that, because that way you get more insight as well, but also more insight on personally what they like.
Because any urban explorer who wants to know if they're trusted, they're probably on some sort of WhatsApp or Telegram group anyway. So they can just message the guy and go, what were you talking about there? You know, what site was that? I want to go and do it. And then it's a trusted person, isn't it? But someone like the viewer.
Yeah, I suppose it works like that. It does work like that, but it does take time to build up trust. I mean, I haven't been in it long, as everybody knows, and I have made some great friends, some great explorers out there. Some of them, a lot of them, in fact, I haven't met, but I've spoken to them on here and so forth, but not personally met. It will happen at one point. But even for me, I'm always very wary, and that's not being rude to anybody I do know and speak to. But until I actually meet them or have some type of serious, like, yep, I trust you, I don't really tell anybody, you know?
No, and we've heard too many nightmare stories of people appearing to be trustworthy, and then after a few months they go really weird. And,
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that does happen, and it's without going into anything. You know, you just gotta. For me, you stay neutral, but you have to be very careful.
Well, some of these sites are remote, yeah. You know, some of these sites are very remote. Some of them are underground, and you're going in there with someone that you don't really know. And if anything went wrong, you're entrusting them to look after you.
Yeah, that's why you get to know them first. I mean,
you tell them, that's what I'm saying. You need to build up that trust.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's right. I mean, and yeah, obviously you get a feeling, don't you? You get to know people, feeling, you know, and you get to that stage where you think, right, okay, I'll take the chance. I'll go with the person, you know, because otherwise you never go anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's just a matter of research, really, on things. You know, I mean, I do stuff which quite people haven't done, because I'm lucky enough to be in an area where obviously there are other explorers, but not as many as, say, up north, you know. So I'm lucky enough to find stuff that people haven't done, which is not a boasting thing. It's like, well, I've never seen that. I'll just record it and do it, and then again, I'll do still look and research, but make sure and think, okay. But even if someone's done it, I just film it and then put it up, and people will either like it or they won't. It's my own choice.
It's different types of ground, though, isn't it? Because if you're on the East Coast, you've got all the World War II stuff, you know, in case we got invaded, so there's a lot of military defences there. Up north, you've got a lot of underground stuff. You've got a lot of coal mine type tunnels and things, and you've got Derbyshire. In London, you've got the underground. So you're bound to have your own specialisms, your own turf.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you do, you know.
But if you're going to be in a group, then you know you need, like, it's almost like a special forces outfit. You want one guy who's good at climbing stuff. You want another guy who's got a boat, Another guy's got an aeroplane. You know, what do you
Yeah.
bring to the group? Because it is risky stuff, and you do need to, as you said, you do need to trust one another.
Yeah, and safety is a paramount. I know we all joke around, we all, and what you see on camera isn't necessarily what else goes on as well. But you always have to be safe, And when I go, I'll go out with a guy called the Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got a YouTube channel, but he's not really sort of that well known or etc. But I know him very well, so I know that he's got my back. I've got his, and the same as you've probably Flex Urban Explorer. He's now Flex Tapes. He goes out. He's gone out with Dan as well. Now I've met him. He's come down and seen me. I've gone out on an explore with him as well, along with Twig. And I know they're trustworthy people. I'm quite happy to go with them as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the main thing is safety. And anybody who is serious about doing exploring, they will say the same thing. Yeah, it's totally safety comes first. If you can't get in somewhere, fine, move on. If you're in danger, don't do it.
No, because you then become a danger to everybody else.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I take it, John, you're not going to be sat on the top of elevators going up 40-story buildings.
No. I might be crazy, but not that crazy.
I watched Ali Law tonight he found like a kiddies theme park that wasn't quite opened yet. And he decided to climb up a roller coaster, which was all rusted and stuff. It looked dodgy as anything.
That man's got no fear, and I respect him a lot. I mean, it's not something I would do. I'd love to meet the guy, love to interview the guy even, but and I love his stuff, but I wouldn't do what he does in that sense,
I tell you what, he could earn a lot of money being a scaffolder. He's got absolutely no, any technical scaffolding, but no man dares go. Ali would do it. He could earn a lot of money doing that, but he's not. He's a carpenter, isn't he, by trade?
I don't know.
I think
he is. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he's a chippy by trade, but it makes my feet go just watching it, because it's all just one angle, isn't it? Just a head cam he has on.
Yeah,
and, he does a good job of it.
Ali Law's been doing it obviously for years.
Yeah.
And obviously it's up to him how he does it, and he's very good at what he does. But again, he knows the dangers of it, and he does it.
Yeah.
Up to him.
Oh, you see him in the gym when he's training.
Mm.
He's pretty much a gymnast. I know that there's a technical word for it, isn't it? It's like gymnastics in the street, but he's got very good control of his body. But there's one particular video, I can't watch it again, and I think he's in France, and he climbs out of some flats, and there's this ledge, and it must be 3 or 4 inches, and he goes on this ledge, and he must be 20-30 floors up, and he goes right along the edge of it, and he's like windows open, and I think it's a security guard in the car park below sees him, and I just cannot watch this. But you do, because it's like that sick side of you, like, is he going to get off all right? And if he pulls, or stop it, you're like, actually, I just want to go back to him to make sure he did get off it okay. And then he's just laughing and screaming at the end of it. So it's just one big happy show.
That's it. You're looking at it thinking, oh my God, is he all right? That's entertainment because you want to know what happened. You know what I mean? It's a morbid sense, really, if you think about it, because you're thinking, is he all right? I want him to be all right, but you think, oh, what happened? But then, obviously, you'd know. So, for that, but as I say, safety is first for me, and obviously for us who do it.
But he's getting a double kick out of it, because he's getting a kick doing it himself, but he also knows the viewers at home, the million people who are going to watch him over the next week, they are like shaking, they are scared for him, but he gets a kick out of that too.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I mean, and one's to one's own. But yeah, it's great entertainment. Don't get me wrong; he's a legend in his own right,
But that's got to be the ultimate extreme end of urbex. So that's another view of it. He's doing it for the thrill. You're doing it for the history.
Yeah, I mean, we all do things for our own sort of ends, as it were. It's what you like and why you like it, and what you do and why you do it. And we're all different. I mean, it's like Urban, just looking in the chat as well. Urban sort of saying it. As Sue put down that she likes all the different ways that we all film it, and Urban's hit the nail on the head. That's why he did a video experiment to see how we edit it, because it's all about editing as well.
Yeah.
The person who's doing the Explorer is the best in the world, but they might have a shit video because it's not edited very well, so people don't like it.
But there's a fine line, isn't there? Some people edit it too much. They start using filters and things, so it becomes very Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, that's then down to the individual user. So the individual person doing it might think, well, that's why, like, obviously, Urban has said there. The experiment was to see how people edit it, and then obviously scope why they did it, and that's what he did. And it's quite interesting to see, because we all edited the video differently, and obviously.
Oh, I see. Same video.
It was, I don't know if you've seen it. It's on his channel.
No, I'll watch that when I go to bed tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's on my channel as well. But what you see is the same bit of footage of a manor house, but we've all edited differently. He's just got raw footage and gone, there we are. Do what you want with it. Make it yours. So we've done that, and we've all come up different things, and it's quite interesting to see the difference between how a raw bit of footage can be changed into whatever the person wants. So, like, then going back to when you do explores yourself, if you've got 2 or 3 people at the same place with you, we will all do a different video. So you might see something in one of our videos which you won't get in the other, And to watch that's quite cool, because if you were there, you'll go, oh, well, I did this, I did that. Oh, I missed that. Oh, they got that. I didn't see that at all. Not because you were being just mucking around, but because you just didn't see it, because you were focused on something else. But then it gives the user, such as yourself, who's watching it, the opportunity to see 3, 4 different types of the same place, but from different angles, different perspectives.
Yeah. Well, it's art, isn't it? You're artists at the same time.
Yeah, I suppose we are. Yeah.
Well, you are. You're creatives.
We are. Yeah. Nice.
As you said, though, that's very true. When there's an explore and there's 4 different channels, I always watch every single one. I like, especially military stuff. I like to see every single angle. Like Matt will do the 360 stuff, which is pretty cool. I also, as you said, I like seeing other people, see what they think, and they all got a different opinion on things as well. And there's often stuff where you can't quite get it out of the camera, but someone's actually describing it. So so I like that.
Well, I'm glad you like the different types. That's what it is. That's what it is.
For a lot of us, for me certainly, I don't watch TV. So in the last 4 years, I just watch YouTube. So YouTube is my TV now.
Do you do any explores yourself?
No, I don't know. I've not got time for it at the moment. I'd love to, but as you said, it's one of those, you need to know somebody to get in the group.
Well, not necessarily. I mean,
like being a Mason, you need to be invited in.
don't know, I disagree. It's not necessary that you need to know people to start off.
I suppose you can do it on your own and then maybe meet someone as you're doing it. Yeah.
I mean, take me for example. When I've always liked to do explores and stuff, and I looked into it. I like the urban exploring. I didn't particularly know anybody to start off with.
Mm.
I watched a lot of people's videos, and a lot of stuff, looking at what they did. When people do lives, go on there, just listen, learn, speak, and eventually you get to that stage where you're like, you know what? I think I'll go and sort of take flight, see whether it's for me. Because until you do it, you don't know.
Mm.
As long as you're sensible and you do something, take someone with you, even or even if you just go and do a video somewhere and explore it, and then put it up and see what people think. That way you get that you get a bigger understanding, then obviously you grow from there. I wouldn't say it's like I wouldn't say it's like the Masons in that sense. Yeah, there is a community, but you sort of get into it, and after a while, people do speak to you. They recognise that you're not trolling, you're not being an idiot. You love what they do. You love what we do, and we all speak to each other.
Yeah, you're building up the reputation, and trust comes with byproducts,
That's it's like I suppose it is. A trust is a byproduct, and you gain that trust, and you can't. For me, I've hopefully gained trust of people, and I would gain that from them as well. It's no use going in like a bull in a china shop and going, well, I'll do this and do that, and then decide to alienate everybody. It's a community at the end of the day, and there's a lot of people out there who are really good people, really nice people. Of course, you get people who are assholes, and you always get that. It doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, but okay. I need to go in a minute, I'm afraid, because I need to.
No, that's right. I'm going to end the chat anyway because I need to get some sleep. So
I need
Neil, firstly, thank you. It's been great, and you've just sort of interviewed me a little bit as well, which was unexpected. Who cares? But thank you. It's been really good, and I hope everybody in the chat's enjoyed it as well. I'm going to go.
Next time I interview you, I'll do it when you're sober, yeah?
No, I'm absolutely sober. I'm always like this, mate. I'm just tired. So don't worry about that. I wasn't expecting someone to ask me loads of questions, but hey,
I'm just fascinated by it. I'm absolutely fascinated by it because I like seeing the videos, but I love to do it myself. But you need to try to build up the trust. But if that Urbex weekend happens, I'll be there.
Well, hopefully it will happen. It's in the works, and I'm sure you'll hear more as it goes along. You know what I mean? Urban's just said, thank you, Neil, for watching my videos.
Yeah. Well, say for me, it's TV.
Cool.
I don't want to sit there watching Coronation Street in EastEnders. It's not real. But this urban stuff is brilliant. And as you said, it's history.
It's real life.
Yeah. And there's a bit of excitement with it and things too. And like boat trips and, getting caught by the police. I think it's brilliant. So, and because you guys know, you know the risk and you know exactly how to get your way out of it. So, you're
always going to have that, aren't you? You're always going to have if you go somewhere, it's civil trespass. You don't break into somewhere; it's open. If there's an open door, walk in. Civil trespass, can't be. You're not going to get nicked. Well, I say you're not going to get nicked, but we know for a fact you can get nicked, obviously. But it goes down. You don't destroy what you go in to see. Because you want to leave it for others as well. But I'll take it you've looked at some of my videos. I don't know if you have or not, but please feel free.
Of course I have. Whenever there's a live on and you're on it, I'm watching you, and I'll quickly check out your channel, see whether there's something on there. But I won't go checking all channels every day. like once a week, once a month. So one of the things I'll do when I come up here is check your channel out, see what's new. But maybe there's another interview. Maybe interview the viewers as to why they like watching it. You know, because that gives you feedback. Because all you guys get probably is feedback from Google or YouTube. But why do the viewers watch your video? What is it?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll actually think about that because as I say, I've got some. I need some to do some more interviews of explorers. But then, as you say, such as yourself, you watch it. Yeah, there's people want to come up and be interviewed. That'd be a really good idea because you get more as well. Then you get it from both sides, don't you? Why do you like watching it, and why do you do the exploring? That's quite a good point. So yeah, I'll park that and I'll do that. So I'll let you go. I'm gonna end it. It's 20 to 2 in the morning, which is quite cool, really. But thank you very much, Neil. Everyone, thank you very much.
Okay, I'll disappear then. All right, take care. Speak to you soon.
Take care. Thanks for coming on, Neil. I'll speak to you again soon.
And you. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Neil, who wanted to come up, and he just sort of basically interviewed me, which was quite cool. So I'm now going. I'm going to have a nice kip. Thank you for everybody in the chat. I've still got like 22 people, but thank you so much. It's been absolutely brilliant. And thank you for everybody who's been in there talking, interacting, etc. I will see you all again soon. So take care, everyone. Peace out.